Hello everyone, it's Soleil here at Enchanted by Craft. I would like to share with you guys how I make my crepe paper rosette. Now recently I watched my friend's video. Her name is Christina at Christina in Michigan. And she was telling everyone that she would like to make some crepe paper rosettes, but she doesn't know why it keeps not turning out. Christina, I hope you're watching this. I am going to show you guys how I do it. So when you go buy the crepe paper, there are many different kinds I found. There are these types and there are these really smooth ones. I've got this one open. There's a really thin one and a little bit thicker one, okay? So it pays to layer them several times. So for example, if I'm using this thin one, I would get it a bit long like this, probably about like 30 centimeters long. Actually, I wouldn't have a clue how long 30 centimeters is in inches, but just a rough measurement. So roughly I would put two together like this, one on top of each other, and then I am going to hold it with my left thumb, the edge, okay? Then what I do is I put my other thumb on top like this, and the movement that we are looking for is this, going in, okay? So what I do is I grab the edge and then I go in. Now I'm gonna move my thumb to the bottom to hold this folded bit. I'm gonna keep doing this movement and then moving my thumb on top, do folding movement. So I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this. But what I do is when you're doing, as you fold, you need to put the bottom bit to the middle, okay? So to the middle, to the middle, to the middle, can you see? And then I'm putting this thumb on top. So you're doing this movement, but to the bottom bit has to go where the thumb is. So to the middle and then thumb on top. To the middle, thumb on top, to the middle, thumb on top. And you just straighten it out like this if it gets bulky at the top. To the middle, to the middle, to the middle, to the middle, and I'm coming to the end, to the middle. If you see the bottom layer and the top layer starting to overlap, that's when you can stop. Now you get your stapler and then you just put it to the middle part and then staple it like that. You can staple it a couple of times. When I first started making these, I probably had to staple 3 times to make sure I grab all the middle part. But now I'm kind of used to it, so I only have to do 1. But that's how it is. But as you can see, it doesn't look perfectly round. Like I've made all of these and I want to show you guys. Look at this one. It doesn't look nice here. This one is like an oval, not a circle. Here's another oval one. And this one, is it circle shape? No. But I don't have to worry. I do not have to worry about not having a circle shape, okay? The reason being is you have your die cutting machine. Everybody, or majority of us have die cutting machines. Now what you need to do is find yourself a circle die so you can make a perfectly circle shaped rosette. You can even use a circle shape like this one to make a smaller one. Get a smaller circle one or a scalloped edge circle die. You can also use different shaped dies. I have used different floral one. Now these dies actually came with a stamp set, but I decided that they're large enough for me to use to cut out the crepe paper rosettes in. So I do that too. I also use my heart-shaped dies. I'm going to find my heart-shaped dies. I also have a little pocket that I use to store my dies. And I also use a magnetic sheet as well. So I have this heart-shaped die. I also have this one, or this one that has the stitched look. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my, you know, not so pretty looking rosette, and then what I do is I just place my die on top like this, and then I just roll this through, and now I have a beautifully shaped heart crepe paper rosette. Okay, next one I will use this shape, and I'm just going to put it on top, just making sure that you put your die in the middle and everything's covered. Ah, I just dropped my stapler. Okay, so look, I have another lovely shape crepe paper rosette to use. Okay, I'm going to use a different heart shape one. Look, here's another ugly one, but the ugly crepe paper rosette is gonna turn, oh, that one moved a bit. Now it's gonna turn into a beautiful heart. So never worry about, you know, how your crepe paper rosette turns out when you first make them. Okay, so here's that one. Now I am going to do, I'm going to show you my floral one that I've done. So I cut out my floral ones as well. And I'm thinking that I can like overlap them to create a different look, maybe. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but here's the rose gold one that I've made. I can like maybe double layer it or slightly tilt it to the side and add it together. So here's my floral ones that I've cut. I'm also going to be cutting some more circle ones, and I will show you. So here's another not so pretty looking rosette, and I'm gonna put my crepe paper, my die, cutting die on top, and I'm gonna go through it. Go. So now I have a really pretty circle one. I'm gonna do maybe another one, because I'm thinking I might want to double layer it to make it thick. So you can have it thin, or you can make it thicker by overlapping it. So you can have it just as is, right? And then you add your embellishments on top. You can decorate it however way you want. You can double layer it to make it thicker if you want as well. Okay, so I just want to quickly show you what I do with these. So you can decorate the edges using an iridescent confetti piece like this. You can even use some diamond dust that I have, you know, diamond dust, the sparkly stuff. Or you can use some just normal iridescent glitter. So I will use the iridescent glitter, get my PVA glue, and I'm going to edge the heart. Go around the edge of the crepe paper rosette like this with your glue. Like this. Just go around the edge. And then all you do is just dip it in there. Okay? Dip, dip, dip. Like as if you're dipping chocolate with your fruit or whatever. So just dip it like this, and then you just like tap, tap, tap to get the excess off. And then now you have a beautifully decorated crepe paper rosette. So you can do this to anything. So I have done this one. I've made two, so one in this color and one in this color, and then I just used my circle die and cut it, and then I glued them together to create a bit more dimension. And then all I've done is I've glued around the edge, and then I just dipped it to make it really pretty. So I can just decorate the middle of it or have this behind another embellishment. Do whatever you like. And if you're doing happy mails, your recipient would really appreciate you making several of these. And then what you can do is like get a piece of paper. Let's see if I have a piece of paper that's a good size to show you. All right, let's say that you place a couple of these on top like this, and then you can package it up, and then put a bag topper on top and send it to your friend, and they will love decorating it themselves. So there's another happy mail idea. So that's what you can do. Same goes with the diamond dust. If you would like to use a diamond dust, I actually need some paper at the bottom. So this is my diamond dust, and what I would do is same thing, glue the edge. Just glue the edge. Okay. And then dip it. My friend Lani sent this to me, and she warned me that these can be sharp on your fingers. So I've decided that I would touch it less. But once it's dried and glued on there and you go over it with your hand, it's not really that sharp at all. But just in case you have sensitive fingers, I'm just telling you. See there, you can do that too. So there are many, many ways to decorate your crepe paper rosette, and please do not be scared to make crepe paper rosettes thinking that they have to be perfectly round. They do not have to be perfectly round because you have your die cutting machine and you have your many different shaped dies that you can use, okay? You can use any shapes you can use. If you just want it round, just use the round circle die, okay? So have fun. And this is actually a really great time to have lots of these ready, to make lots of these while you're staying at home. Thank you for being with me. I hope this has helped you, Christina, and also for those beginner crafters who want to try to make crepe paper rosettes and really had no clue how to go about it. Thank you so much. Bye.